This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. It's the one, the only, Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Okay, so look, I made a motivational video for you guys just a moment ago. That's my first priority. My first priority is my Ape family. I want to keep you strong. I want to keep you motivated. I want to keep you holding. And if you could, I want you to buy the dip because it's very important. So that was my first priority. Now let's talk about some comments and some things. So somebody said that Matt Kors called me the scam father. I don't know if this is true. It could be alleged. I don't know. But let's assume it's true. Matt, you're making money from super chats, okay? You're not disclosing you're an ape. Okay, let me make this very simple. Did anybody ever think that maybe Matt doesn't give a shit about you? Did you ever think for a second that maybe he's using you to make money? Okay, because did you ever think that people have ulterior motives? Did you ever think that? Okay, listen. Transparency is a part of our life. You just have to accept this. You see, people are taking it very personal that I'm saying I want Lou to be transparent. I want Matt to be transparent. I want Trey to be transparent. Okay. Look, I don't want to rag on this guy. There's this guy, the B. Hayes show or something. I actually like this guy. I watched his videos. What I like about this guy, he keeps it real. He never like blows up, things just to get like, clickbait. He keeps it real and he keeps it very conservative. One thing he did today I didn't like. He said something like that, hey man, I'm going over my YouTube earnings for the last 3 months. Listen, I don't know what his first name is, but Hayes, listen to me, my man. Well, we're at 34. You don't talk about your YouTube earnings or tell people to maybe think about getting YouTube channels. Right now, we got to focus on AMC. So I had a little bit of a problem with that. It kind of makes me feel almost like there was an ulterior motive there because it's like, again, it goes back to Matt with the super chats. Why are you guys really doing this for? Okay, so let's talk about this and let's talk about that. We're going to talk about this and we're going to talk about that. First thing is this. Transparency, it's a part of life, okay? You go to try to get a job somewhere, any job. What do? Right? They do a background check on you. It's transparency. This is probably why Lou is, behind the convenience store making videos, or why Lou is with the pigeons, with the chipmunks, with the nuts. This is why, because Lou maybe can't get a job. All right, listen, if you're wondering about the Apefather made enough money in his life where I'll be honest with you, where I could wake up when I want, when I could relax in my hot tub, I could relax in my jacuzzi. I worked very hard, though, for that. This wasn't something that came to me, in a month. I worked many years, okay? But anyway, the bottom line is transparency is a part of life, right? When the Apefather bought, the Apefather's house, the banks broke my balls, man, especially nowadays. It's so hard to get a house. They want to know my income. They want to know my credit. They want to know my debt, ratio versus my income. They want to see, because, example, you have an income of, let's just call it $5,000 a month, right? How much debt do you have? Like, in other words, are you paying a car? Do you have student loans? Do you have any outstanding loans? Do you have anything? Okay, they want to know everything, okay? This is called transparency, okay? Same thing if you want to go get a car, okay? It's guys, transparency is a part of life. And you are allowing Matt, and you're allowing Trey, and you're allowing all these other YouTubers who are probably using you, okay, because they do their super chats and they make their money or whatever it is, they're using you. You're allowing them to get away with murder and you're punishing the Apefather, right? I'm trying to protect you, okay? I'm trying to protect you. I'm the most transparent person in the world. Do you want to know something? Listen, I get all these guys, it's so funny. I get all these guys saying, right, on my YouTube channel that nobody has to show their portfolio. And these are the same guys, I want you to know this, right, that were screaming at the Apefather, calling me the scam father, they're screaming at me, they want to see my portfolio. You guys are hypocrites, all of you guys, like Jugabunk. Okay, Jugabug, 1 minute he hates me, this guy. Next minute he loves me. Now he hates me again. He can't make up his mind, this guy, okay? The guy Craig Steerer, though, I got to say, I love this guy. Okay, he was breaking my chops big time with the whole GoFundMe thing. This guy loves me now. I'm like the greatest thing since sliced bread to this guy. Okay, but the point is, whether you love me or whether you hate me is not really what's relevant. What is relevant is transparency is a part of life. Look, a lot of people I have my life savings in AMC. Okay. A lot of people have money that's very important to them in AMC. And the people who are your leaders, who you're looking up to for advice, should also be apes. I mean, I don't understand. You just can't understand this simple logic. You can't understand this. Let me ask you a question. Let's take any scenario in life. Any scenario in life, right? Okay. Let's say you meet a girl for the first time. Now, listen, guys, we're different. You know what I mean? Guys are looking at the body. We're like, oh, she's sexy. Right. Okay. But how many guys got burnt from girls? Because they thought the girl was like, in love with them, right? They thought the girl really cared about them. And then they found out she was like a gold digger. Happened to the Apefather. Before I met my beautiful wife, I was with a girl for about 5 to 6 years. We were thinking about getting married. But I never really put two and two together, with this girl. You know what I mean? I bought her around $75,000 in jewelry. I bought her a car. I helped, her and her mom. I was paying the rent. I never really put two and two together. And what happened at the time, I was working on Wall Street. What happened was, I lost my job, okay, after like 5 years, I had to go to a new firm. During that time frame, she left me for another financial plan, right? So I told her, I said, can I have my jewelry, back? Because the jewelry said like, hearts and I love you and all this stuff. Why does she want to keep that, right? She goes, oh, that was a gift, she says. I'm not giving it back. Yeah, she's not giving it back to me because she's pawning it. And she's probably going to get $50,000 for herself to keep. It's called transparency. Everything in life. I could go on and on and on. It could be relationships. It could be business. It could be you go to a doctor. Don't you want transparency? Don't you want to know that he has the degree on the wall? Don't you want to know his experience? You're just going to let him have open heart surgery? He's going to let him operate on your brain? What are you going to do? Listen, transparency is everything in life. Okay? But you guys are trusting Lou. You're trusting Matt, you're trusting Trey, all these people on the internet with no transparency. They could have ulterior motives, which I think Matt 100% does. There's no question in my mind, this guy Matt doesn't give a shit about nobody. He's in it for the super chats. That's it. I actually heard Matt say one time, I was actually on one of his super chats one time, right? Or the live show. And I heard him say, hey, today guys, come on, let's see if we can get 1 million subscribers. Let's see if we can get 2 million subscribers. Like, why is he saying that for? Why is he saying, like, why is he not just talking about AMC? He's like, let's see if we get 1 million subscribers. You know why? More subscribers, more money to Matt. That's the bottom line. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And then everybody keeps saying, well, Lou doesn't ask for money. Lou doesn't want. How do you know what's going on behind closed doors? There's an old expression in Italian. Okay, we say, you know what I mean? What's going on? We don't know behind the closed doors. Okay, my grandma used to always say that to me. She used to say, you don't know the skeletons in the closet. Okay, Richie, you don't know. You don't know. You got to be careful with these girls. You got to be careful with your friends. She used to always say this to me, okay? The bottom line is this. We don't know what's going on in closed doors. Stop assuming everything. How do you know what anyone's ulterior motives are? How do you know who's paying who? Remember something in life. Nobody does nothing for free. That's it. Listen to me. Maybe, I don't even know. I would love to say the church because I'm a Catholic. But the fact is that they own, aside from McDonald's, the Catholic Church owns the most real estate in the world. They're making money, right? I mean, listen, God, name and follow Son, Holy Spirit, amen. God bless them. But I'm just saying, I don't think nothing's for free. Nobody does nothing for free. And if they do something for free, there's normally a catch. So all I'm saying to you guys is this. Transparency. Okay? My life savings is on the line. Your investments are on the line. You can't just let Lou, Matt, Trey, and all these people not show you their portfolios, not show you that they're apes. They got to prove to you, especially, they're asking, like guys are making money. They're making money. Like Matt, super chats, all this stuff. They got to at least prove they're an ape. Oh, they proved they're an ape 6 months ago. It's not enough. You have to consistently prove that you're an ape. Consistently. Because they could have sold their positions long time ago, right? You got to keep it up. You got to keep the transparency up. That's all I have to say about it.